things that the judge said in this interim application is that there should have been some negotiation, because concerns have been raised by councillors and by residents, I believe, as early as 2020. When this process of adapting the hotel for asylum seekers first began, in the midst of a COVID crisis, when the hotel was losing business anyway, that conversion took place. The claimant described that as surreptitious and the abuse as flagrant. And the judge in this hearing said, well, we don't know how surreptitious it was or how flagrant any abuse has been, because we don't know that any abuse of law has actually transpired.
On that very point about local residents, if we can just turn to Tom. Anna's laid out there how the judge, mentioned residents, mentioned the protests. Today we've had Nigel Farage calling for peaceful protest up and down the country. Is this a sign that, actually the public will now be listened to and that protest works?
Well, I think that's the take-home message. It has to be. I mean, this hotel, as Anna was outlining there, has been used for housing asylum seekers since 2020, with some periods in which it wasn't. And yet it was only as soon as we've seen in recent weeks, thousands of people turning up outside the Bell, demonstrating overwhelmingly peacefully, but with some unpleasant violence around the edges, that this has forced the issue, that you've seen the council really push this, and that also that it's become an issue of national importance. I think whilst we wait to see what will happen with this particular case, whether it is going to be firmly appealed, whether or not it's going to have kind of a knock-on impact for other hotels which are used for the same thing across the country, it's quite clear now that the public in these areas are not going to put up with this.